It should be coming now. You still don't see it? I saw it earlier. You see that post? Is it still live? hello, and welcome to hopefully another entertaining episode of Create Simple Meals. I'm not sure what the heck is going on with Facebook again. We was trying some other features, trying to get everything to load in, had the overlays doing right, but for whatever reason, Facebook is doing its Facebook thing, so we're going to keep on working it. Anyway, we got our resident TikToker back here again, the real AP. The TikTok for us live, and we'll post it to us later on. Today, we will be doing a stuffed salmon. But before we get to that stuffed salmon, please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you know that we are on. Please like and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, and don't forget to tap into us on TikTok. For this show and all other shows, please visit createsimplemeals.com. For all email correspondence, email me at askme@createsimplemeals.com. Hit that chat button while you're on there, and please share this video with your friends and family alike. Now, for those of you that rewatch this show later on Facebook, if it's still not coming through, as you see every week, Facebook always having some sort of issues. It might be wiser if you really want to catch us live so I can see your comments to go to that YouTube. I'm going to start posting the YouTube link in the Facebook ad so that you will see it. When you see that, you can just go and click on there and go to YouTube. All right, so for today's show, again, we are doing a stuffed salmon. So we got some skinless salmon fillets. We're going to season them up with some kosher salt, some black pepper, a little bit of lemon juice, olive oil, butter, and then we're going to fill that with a cream cheese filling. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and start mixing up that cream cheese filling. So for the cream cheese filling, it's real simple. You can zoom in. For the cream cheese filling, we gonna put in. That's not what I was looking for. Whatever I was looking for just left. We're gonna mix in about 4 ounces of cream cheese, about 4 ounces of spinach. We're gonna put a little Parmesan cheese in here. Let's go ahead and mix this in first. And you know what? I think I'm gonna use my my God-given mixers in a minute, because this, for whatever reason, don't seem to want to mix like I want it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and use natural mixers. Let's see here. All right, because this ain't working too well. Do me a favor, look in there and give me that in that refrigerator and give me that Parmesan cheese. So 4 ounces of spinach, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and we're gonna add into that a little bit of Parmesan. It's about a 1/4 cup or so of some Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna add in a little bit of garlic. So about a teaspoon or so. Am I going too fast for you? Okay, teaspoon or so of granulated garlic, and we're gonna put just about a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt in there, and we're gonna get that all mixed in. It ain't gotta be pretty because it's a stuffing. We're gonna get that all mixed in, and then we're going to just set this off to the side for a minute so I can show you the next part. Now, two of the, it's the only thing I hate about this, it gets sticky. 2 of the salmon fillets, you grab these out. I've already cut, just so we ain't got to do that, take up extra time doing that, but I'm going to show you here how to cut them, just so you will know. Real simple. Get my glove back on. Like, why you take the glove off? Well, because it was messy. All right, we're going to take one of these salmon fillets, one that's not already cut. Oh, neat trick I learned. Let me know them gloves. Neat trick I learned. I think I mentioned this on the last salmon show I did. To get the skin off, you can take some boiling water and just pour over it just quickly, and then let it sit for about maybe 30 seconds or so, and then from there you can go ahead and pull that skin right off. Now I'm seeing I get as close as I can in there, and basically what you want to do is you want to cut about 3/4 of the way through, not all the way, and make a pocket. So you see there, just want to make a nice little pocket. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and season these things up. So we're going to put, as I said, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of black pepper, and some kosher salt. We're going to just mix that all in there. You don't want to put a lot of salt because that Parmesan cheese has salt in it. Go and get this heated up while I can. That Parmesan cheese has salt in it. That cream cheese has a little bit of salt in it, so you don't want to put too much in there. So now that we got them all mixed up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start stuffing these. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't, these mean old hands. Crack, oh, there we go. All right. Back to it. So basically, take some of that cream cheese filling, and he's going to stuff that on in there. Not too much because it's going to ooze out, but you want to stay in there as much as you can. Take another one here. This is the one I kind of macerated a little bit too much. So that's the one we're going to eat on the show. That ain't the one we're going to plate. We'll put just a little bit in there. And this last one, the one that we just cut. And stuff that on in there. While I was sitting there, I had this thing all set up. I did the test thing, and it was supposed to be y'all hit a comment, and it was going to zoom across screen and all that, and it didn't work. So we'll try it again next week. All right, let's go ahead and get a little butter in here. Get this pan heated up, add in just a little bit of butter. And a little bit of olive oil. And we're just going to let that melt down. Turn it down just a tad. And I'm going to tell you what else I'm going to do right now to calm my nerves. I'm going to go ahead and grab me one of my fresh brews. Now, this beer is special because like a lot of other stuff, I made it myself. What happened? Oh. Oh, shoot. My fresh brew did an explosion on me. There we go. Let's let that sit there for a minute. Get this butter all nice. Passing them tongs over there. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and start lowering these in here. As gently as you can to keep that filling in there. Going to put that little piece in there too. And we're going to let that cook for a tad. Put this out your way. And actually, we can get some of this other stuff. So, you're going to let this cook. You do not want to touch it while it's cooking. Let it cook, get a nice little char on one side, then we'll flip it over. Let it char on the other side, and then we'll cover it up, and that's going to speed up the cooking process. It shouldn't take no more than about 5-6 minutes tops to get that char, to start getting that nice golden brown you want on the bottom of it, and you can kind of watch it. You can zoom in. You can start watching it, and that color kind of bad. But as you see the color start to change along the sides, that's an indicator of when you want to go ahead and flip it. Let me see, can I? While we're doing that, I'm going to check one more time on these here comments. Nope, still not seeing what's going on over there. Well, I'm going to cover it, once I flip it. I want to keep it so I can actually see it while it's cooking, because I don't want it to burn on me. And then after it gets a certain point, I'll cover it, and then we can go ahead and speed up the cooking process from there once we flip it. Meanwhile, we can put this out our way. Let me see, can I? Yes. Let's see how it's looking. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip that one. Let y'all see that one. We're gonna gently flip this other one. And can we do it? Can I do it? There we do it. All right. And now we're gonna cover these for a few seconds and speed up that cooking. Now the next thing we're gonna do, folks, is after we're done with the salmon, we're gonna make a garlic butter sauce. So the garlic butter sauce, to put that recipe back up, real simple. He's gonna take a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of minced garlic, and some lemon juice. You're gonna melt that down. We're gonna serve that on top of the salmon. Now, you can eat this as is, especially if you got a big enough piece of salmon. It's like one of those all-in-one meals. I'm gonna eat mine with rice later on, but really it's one of them meals that you do not have to add nothing else to it. The stuffing alone will be enough, especially if you use a large piece of salmon. There's only 2 fish eaters in this house, so we don't do a bunch of large pieces of fish. See what I'm just saw? What I'm just pop up over there? The comment that was from YouTube. Well. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to work with the Facebook and the YouTube, but for whatever reason, I'm just not seeing what's going on. Hey, Adrian. So Adrian is on. That must have been her thing I just saw back on. Do me a favor. Hey, Tyrone, if you hear me, hit another comment. I want to see if it's popping up because I'm seeing it on the ROS, but Facebook is doing its Facebook thing. Oh, that beer is super fermented. And if you're just now tuning in, folks, we are doing a stuffed salmon. So we took some salmon, salmon fillets, cut a little small pocket in them. And from there, we stuffed it with a mixture of cream cheese, a little bit of spinach, some Parmesan cheese, and some garlic. And now we're pan-searing those. Let's see how those are looking. Almost done. Let me go and grab me a thermometer, because y'all know here on Create Simple Meals, we don't cook to sight. And just so you know, fish is done at about 130, 140. I'm going to let this go to about 140. And as always, folks, this show is brought to you by the Self-Employed Tax Guy, the first ever tax prep company built from the ground up for you and me. Self-Lodge Planning for all your current and future travel needs. Please hit up Self-Lodge Planning. For You by Me Creative Design for all your unique gift ideas. Please hit up For You by Me Creative Design. And for your custom-made t-shirts, hit up Petty Phrase. If you got something to say it with your chest, like my handy-dandy, nifty-nifty t-shirt I have on here made by Petty Phrases. All right. We almost there. That's at 1. That one's done. That one's done. We're going to let that one sit for just a few more seconds and take that one off and then start building up our sauce. This is one of them things, you know, our tagline is you must have passion, you must have patience, and you must be willing to practice. Well, the cooking we got kind of down, but this technology, I ain't got the passion for it, but I'm definitely got the patience and the practice. So eventually, there we go. Okay, so it says, you just see our picture. So the comments is coming in from somewhere. I just don't know why it's doing that. But so your comments, for those of you on Facebook, not YouTube, I'm seeing everything. But for those of you on Facebook, I'm seeing your comments, I guess, on one of the posts. I'm just not seeing, or you're not seeing me. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I will re-upload the show to Facebook once it's done. All right, so let's go ahead. All right, that one is done. Do me a favor, put that in the sink. And let me grab me a plate here. Just so we can get this out the way right now. So as y'all see, that's the color you're looking for on them. Let me grab one. Oh. All right, so we're going to set these off to the side for right now. Give me that top, please. Set these off to the side. Now, for our sauce, again, just bring the recipe back up. Real simple. We're going to put a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic, and that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and put this butter in there. We're going to use the exact same juices that we already had. And we're just going to go ahead and mix this in together. All them juicy bits and all. Now, just occurred to me to say this earlier. For the spinach stuffing, I use cream cheese, but and I almost use ricotta because I made lasagna last night. But you can use ricotta or you can use cream cheese to mix in here. I know some people don't like cream cheese, some people don't like ricotta. You can mix it up. You can also, believe it or not, but I would be very sparing with it because it's going to kind of melt too fast, a little bit of sour cream. All right, we can give me that plate. And that's basically it for the sauce, folks. We're going to take this, move this over to the side a little bit. Where that messed up piece at? We're going to use that one for the test cook. We're going to put that on there with just a little bit of this brown butter. Thank you. See, I've been practicing. I've been practicing with my plating. And see, can I get in just a little bit tighter? Move that out of our way. Thank you. And that is it, folks, our creamy stuffed salmon. So again, just to recap, we took some salmon fillet breast, seasoned with some kosher salt, black pepper, a little bit of lemon juice, olive oil, and butters. We fried them in. We stuffed them with a mixture of spinach and cream cheese and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And then we made a butter sauce with the pan juices from the salmon, put in a little bit of garlic, a little bit of butter. And that, you going to try this too? Let's go ahead and give this a nice, well, it's tender, I can tell you that. If it ain't nothing else, it's definitely tender. Going to get some of that spinach filling too. Again, folks, remember I said do not add more salt than what I told you to, even though it's your recipe, do what you want to do. That Parmesan and that cream cheese is all you need for the salt. It is, to me, it's perfect. See, what do you think?
I think it's perfect. It needs some honey.
You and your honey. You wanted honey last week's show. You want honey this week's show.
It's like so, I don't even think I need one.
Savory?
Yeah. So.
Well, I know I made the rice. We get some rice today. I know I made the rice, but. So, to piggyback on our idea of the honey, it's actually something you can do. What I would do is put just a little bit of honey in the butter sauce, mix it in there, maybe half a tablespoon or so, or half a tablespoon, 2 teaspoons or so in there, mix that in to give it just a little bit of sweetness. We'll give it the sweetness that she's looking for. If you don't like candy salmon, then go ahead and do it as is. But as always, folks, remember here on Create Simple Meals, there are only 3 rules we have. You must have passion, you must have patience, and you must be willing to practice. So we're going to cut off this show and go practice on figuring out this technology. And remember, before you leave this page, please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you know that we're on. Like and follow us on Facebook. Please, as always, follow us on Instagram. And since our resident TikToker is here, tap into us on TikTok. Also, catch on The Real AP. Visit CreateSimpleMeals.com for this and all previous shows. Email us at askme@CreateSimpleMeals.com. Hit that chat button. You can talk with me directly. And please share this with your friends and family alike. Until next week, folks, we'll see you again, hopefully for another entertaining episode of Create Simple Meals.